My name is KLMARTIN, screenwriter, filmmaker, owner and operator of KLMARTIN.COMPRODUCTIONS. And today is a huge day. If you're watching this, this has been a culmination of years of putting together teams, failing, winning, failing, and winning, and failing all over again. The goal originally was to come up with my own ideas and be able to produce them at a quality rate for people to see. As time has gone on, I've been lucky enough to have a lot of wonderful creatives join my team and be able to move forward into what you see now, which is KLMARTIN.com Productions. And I'm here to, for the first time ever, excitedly to announce the slate full-on James Gunn style. So let's get right to it. Glad You Came, starring Eliza Ray, follows a young man named Iker, who, after an unfortunate public incident, is forced to go to mandatory Masturbators Anonymous classes in order to avoid jail. Realizes very quickly that the group of misfits and miscreants that he's with aren't there to help him, but probably make life a little bit worse for him. In a comedy that I've been writing with and had done and redone to the point where I think this will be the perfect entry into our slate for 2023 to 2020. Very excited that we have a number of attachments to it, and it will more than likely start filming toward the end of 2023 with a goal of being shot and ready to go by next year, February 2024.
Nothing matters when we're way out here. Yeah, maybe I don't have to know your real name. I'm just addicted to the way you take the pain away. Nothing matters when we're way out here.
Our next short, which will go into production mere months from now, is called You Should Smile More. A short that has been near and dear to my heart for many, many years that I never thought I'd be able to pull off, but now we're at the time where the production company can do such things. You Should Smile More follows a young man who gives a pretty antiquated, often sexist piece of advice to a young woman on the eve of the largest supermoon or stag moon in the middle of July. This one's a little more special to me. This has inspiration to the women who raised me and the rage that they probably feel every time someone says something as innocuous as it seems, hey, you should smile more. I feel like this is sort of a love letter to them saying, hey, this is what they would do if they could get away with what they wanted to do. It stars a lot of Colorado and Denver local talent. I'm very, very excited about it. We've been working on it. We've got great people behind the camera, great people in front of the camera, and it'll more than likely be the first entry to be seen by everybody more than a month or so away. I feel like it's going to really put us out there and show us what we can do, not only comedy and drama, but specifically for horror. The next project coming up will be something that I've written and had to COVID stop in its tracks mid-production. It was probably one of the saddest times I had as a filmmaker and a screenwriter. A lot of work went into it, and I thought it was dead in the water for almost 2.5 to 3 years. Well, now it's back, and it is a period drama / comedy called Donnie. Follows a couple who have stolen a very important component for the space race from NASA that are holed up in a hotel waiting for a buyer. And all they need is for this last buyer to get out and be able to live their lives without running from the law, unless it kills them first. This is just really starting into pre-production, but legitimately, it's probably one of my favorite projects that I've ever written that isn't a feature film. It's vintage, it's the 60s, one of the best times for all sorts of colors and clothing and styles and slang. Not really sure I could really convey my excitement as much as I am to see this actually get made. We've gone into pre-production with the hope of filming it during the summer in August. Really feel like that might be the thing that gets everyone's attention to not only the production of it, but the talent that is here both in clothing and in film and in style here in Colorado. The next project is called The Ritual by my good friend and maybe the most talented horror writer I know, Joel Brewster. Native of Vancouver, he's actually been tagged West Coast Strange on Instagram and is easily one of the best horror minds that I know personally. He really was doing a lot of writing and had Ritual and really felt like he had environment understood what this was supposed to look like. And I read it once and I was in love. I knew that somehow, someway, we were going to make this happen. Now, it is an incredibly intricate, tough thing to pull off as a pilot. I really feel like we will pull it off and won't go into production or pre-production rather till the end of the year. I'm very confident by 2024, by the time we announce the next one, it'll be there to be seen. It is a fantastic reflection of his mind, what he can and cannot do, and the things he can do with those things. Excited for you guys to even hear about it, but so that's Ritual by Joel Brewster, also as West Coast Strange. Please check him out. He is fantastic. And finally, one of the many projects we'll be doing that's going to be named on the slate, though it's a work in process. Really enjoyed the short, but I was very, very, very happy that she took the time to send it to me, knowing that I was looking for projects that I thought would be unique. I wanted to reach out, make sure we found everything that we wanted, and she slid this into my email, and I was pretty damn happy she did for a project called Recuerdo tu Casa. Now, actually, cinematographer DP who's behind the camera right now, Rihanna, was the one who wrote it. It is 100% surprising when you see someone with talent on one end show you talent one another, and I knew automatically, I was like, hey, we got to pull this out and make this happen. Now, the details are a little sketchy on what we're going to do, and we're going to work on kind of a development pre-production, but hopefully, because I feel like it's a simple, heartfelt type of short film, that it will be able to be shot also this summer. So it's going to be a very busy summer trying to pull off 3 or 4 short films and 2 pilots. I think doing that and using the backdrop of the eclectic Colorado, wherever the desert, mountains, whether it be Siberia or California, you can pull all of that off. And I'm very excited to be doing this with a bunch of great creatives, Matthew Maniac, Sabrina Buff, Joel Brewster, a lot of great talented people who are going to make all of this happen. And again, from myself, from them, thank you for tuning in and watching. And let's see what we can do with what we have and make the best quality short films and pilots that will continue to watch what we do. Thank you for your time.